Hello everybody, and welcome to the long-awaited review time. Guys, Spider-Man on PS4 is fucking awesome!
Oh my god, I have been waiting for this game ever since it was first announced. It has been too long since we got a new Spider-Man game, and I was so excited that they were making another one that would be its own thing rather than basing it off of a movie like previous Spider-Man games. The E3 gameplay looked amazing. It was like if Batman Arkham City and Spider-Man 2 had a baby together. And now the game has finally launched, and I have to say, the wait was totally worth it. The game played amazingly. The web sling mechanics were so much fun to use. The combat was exactly like Arkham City as I suspected, and works just as great as it did in that game. The world building of the universe and the addition to actually interacting with New York citizens were really nice touches. The callbacks to previous Spider-Man films and games was like a nostalgia trip. The Easter eggs across the map were fun to discover and also make some callbacks to other PlayStation games and certain Marvel products. And it has the most engaging story that has ever come out in any Spider-Man game since Ultimate Spider-Man and Web of Shadows, at least on a personal level. And the ending sets up better things to come in DLCs and a sequel, which I am very confident that it will happen since this game is kicking ass in sales after just 2.5 weeks, making its former competitor God of War in terms of that game's sales looking like, well, Spider-Man's little boy.
I love bad jokes.
There are some fallbacks to the game though. In terms of replayability, it's not the most replayable Spider-Man game for me compared to previous games I have mentioned. Once you hit 100%, there's really not much to do anymore, and it seems to be really lacking in challenges that aren't part of the 100% completion. There's no races, no skydives, no combat arenas, hell, there's no tokens to find throughout the city, which was one of my favorite things to do in previous games like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Ultimate Spider-Man, Web of Shadows, even the Amazing Spider-Man games to an extent. There's also no replayable missions, which I am not quite a fan of in, well, pretty much any game really. So if you want to replay the missions, you would have to make a new save file and restart your progress. Now, I am positive that this will all change in the future. They are currently making a new Game Plus mode that has you unlock every gadget and costumes that you got in the regular new game mode from the start, and they are currently making free DLCs for the game that will expand the story a bit more. Not sure if they will make constant updates in between the DLCs that features new things along the line until the game's lifespan dies out, or if the DLCs are all we get from the package. But however they do it, I hope they do add in new stuff to play around with across the city to add more replayability to it rather than stopping the game once you hit the 100% completion. But even with all of that, Spider-Man on PS4 is still an amazing experience and is easily one of the best Spider-Man games I have played in a while, and I cannot recommend it enough.
So with the new Spider-Man game being announced and the Venom movie being just around the corner, I thought it was appropriate to look at a rap battle that features two of the most famous Marvel heroes and villains slash anti-heroes. Now, I was going to take a look at two rap battles that featured one of the characters, but I actually managed to find one battle that featured both of them fighting each other. And that rap battle is by none other than... Oh no. Oh no. By none other than the Infinite Source. Yippee.
For the record, I am going to be looking at the most recent version of this battle. Yes, this is yet another extended remaster battle he has done in this entire channel, which pretty much translates to uploading the same fucking battle multiple times with little to no difference or no difference at all. So I'm not even gonna bother with the previous versions and try to make any comparison with them. Let's get into it.
It's a Souls rap battle.
Well, this is different. We now have a female announcer instead of Infinite Source himself. My guess has to be that this is the same voice actress who did Black Widow in the Solid Snake rap battle that me and Brandon covered last year. I'm just hoping to God she doesn't sing again in this one. And since we've already seen Spider-Man's bio back in Spider-Man vs. Batman, I'm not even going to comment on it. So let's just skip to Venom.
Venom. Who'll take the title?
So you let us know what Venom's alter ego is, but you leave Spider-Man's just as Spider-Man? I don't think it is that difficult to figure out which version of Venom you are using since, well, you're showing us the picture right now.
First, Venom. Who'll take the title? Let's go.
You know, if you're gonna change announcers, can you at least find one that doesn't sound like she is about to fall asleep? Much like how I'm already falling asleep before we even started this damn thing.
Web-wielding wizard, or you could call me Triple Threat.
And of course the impressions suck. Why do I even bother pointing these out anymore when it comes to Infinite Source?
Web-wielding wizard, or you could call me Triple Threat.
I don't think anyone calls you either of those. Triple Threat just makes you sound like a Burger King menu item, and web-wielding wizard, try to say that 10 times fast, just makes you sound like you're trying to be a mix between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Just stick to being called the Amazing Spider-Man, how about that?
Let's have a skyscraper battle, that's when Spidey's at his best.
Are you sure about that? Because every time you fight on a skyscraper, there's always a signal tower to fall off and crush tons of people.
Web you up with wordplay, cause the wicked never get to rest. Flipping through the verses, put this dimwit to the test.
Jesus Christ, Source, I don't expect you to have watched our video shitting all over how you do your battles, but do you not take anyone's advice for writing a bunch of filler?
Throwing off your symbiote, grab a Venom by the throat.
Sorry, Source, but Fitz did that grab you by the throat line better.
Mix it up. Little bit of both. Find a cripple and grab it by the throat. Shit, that got really fucking aggressive.
1v1, that's all she wrote.
What the fuck was that? No, seriously, what was that? I couldn't see it because it's at the far left of the screen and it gets cut off. That's all she wrote? Who is she? The announcer?
You're never getting Spidey's goat.
You're never getting Spidey's goat? Is that supposed to mean he won't get Spider-Man's greatest of all time? By this point, I wouldn't even consider you the most adequate of all time.
So listen close, you adrenaline-sucking Dracula.
Nobody calls Venom an adrenaline-sucking Dracula, you fucking asshole.
No matter what you do, you'll never beat the spectacular.
Except for me! Now start making good lines!
Adrenaline super villain, you could never test us.
Oh my god, Source. You couldn't even change your voice for Venom by adding a filter to it? Not even lowering the pitch? Do you even care at this point?
We'll grab a frail little spider, crush his bones into dust.
Do not bring up dust when talking about Spider-Man, motherfucker!
From our super durability to our genetic memory, we never drop a grudge until we slaughter all our enemies.
Wow, was that the pussiest looking imposed line you have ever done? Using a font that looks more like it would fit with Looney Tunes, and the transition being, I don't even know what to call it except stupid.
We're glad you threw us off. Our new host is the perfect size. Spidey's falling fast while the super venom's on the rise.
Is it bad that I just want somebody in this battle to start their line with "It's the"? I think that's a clear sign that you should give up making rap battles.
We're shape-shifting whenever we roll through. When you're laying in your blood, don't say that we hadn't told you.
You haven't told him anything, period. You're just speaking nonsense throughout this whole thing.
It's Brock or it's Venom, you simply fall flat. I'll shatter your whole world. Wait, I already did that.
When? When you even have Spider-Man fans questioning your references? What's the damn point?
Look, I'm a better reporter than you would ever be. I'll put this bum to sleep with a deadly spider melody.
The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the Venom and took the spider out. Wow, I didn't think this through.
Your own race of aliens all said that you were too weak. I asked around the bugle, they all say that Spidey's too fleek.
You serious?
Yo, back on the big screen and this Venom still slumming.
Wait till the movie comes out.
The king stepped away, but this is my homecoming.
Why was that necessary? I wouldn't understand it if you put it at the end of the rap battle, but you put it in the middle while it was still going. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is so inept at editing, he can't tell the difference between start, middle, and finish. And not only that, but the man Spider-Man is KOing right now is not even Venom. The fuck?
You're coming home to death and to total obliteration. We'll separate your head from your neck with no hesitation.
But I'm gonna keep rapping to you instead because, well, just look who's making this thing in the first place.
No, our villainous and venomous ways will never stop. We'll lay your ass to rest like your uncle, mom, and pop.
Can you just stop throwing in these references of Peter's uncle and parents without any rhyme or reason whatsoever? While on the subject, does he always reference this in every single Spider-Man battle he makes?
We nullified the spider sense. He'll never know what hit him. Venom hit to the skull. He won't even recall what bit him.
Oh my god, that is one nasty bite mark. MJ!
Puny Parker, stand still, and we'll make your death hasty.
You're making Topher Grace's Venom look like Tom Hardy's Venom. That's how bad you are.
But it's gonna sting worse than when you killed Gwen Stacy. Alright.
Okay, now you just hit your reference limit. It's time to stop now. I mean, I get the reference, but I still don't get it. I actually cannot get the reference that I actually get. What the hell is going on anymore?
Holy shit, this battle is driving me retarded. I don't know what anything is anymore. Is this a cum rag?
The low blows are flying, I'm swinging above that. This Venom is dying and Spidey fans love that.
No, they don't fucking like it, you fucking piece of shit asshole!
And Spidey fans love that. No, Venom survives.
Did Venom just seriously said what I think he said?
No, Venom survives.
You know, everybody comments on Venom's third line in the second trailer for being out of place. Imagine instead of that, it was replaced with this line.
We are Venom.
You disgusting piece of shit monster, you're gonna die for this!
Ha! Nah, Venom will survive. Not sure if you will, though. Okay, we're just gonna eat you now. We'll be bigger than you. You'll be sitting at home while our movie debuts.
I don't think I even want to watch your movie now after this.
Never compare Eddie Brock is a nothing. Yeah. So keep talking trash. We all know that you're bluffing.
Can you stop it with these non-imposing lines? One for 2 verses is enough, but for all of them, it gets super old super quick.
We never bluff. Venom's taking the crown. Spidey took a big swing. Now he's flat on the ground. Oh man,
That was crazy.
No. No, it's not. Quit lying to yourself. Wow. Even though I did not see the other two versions of this battle, it still feels like nothing was changed in terms of a remaster plus extended version or even Infinite Source's formula in general. We made one small suggestion by simply asking you to do better on your writing, your performances, your instrumentals, your editing, your pretty much everything. But you still aren't learning. At this point, I'm not even going to do the ratings for each category in this battle, because I feel like if I keep doing reviews on this guy going forward, they are all going to look the same. So I'm just going to cut to the overall rating right away. I give this a Spider-Man free Venom out of 10.
So, I'm back. Finally. And I don't know what to review next. So, I'll leave it all to you. I recommend more recent battles since that's what everyone on Discord wants. And, I don't know, maybe I'll get that second Q&A video done at some point. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and cross fingers on this movie, everyone. Let's hope it's as good as it looks.
Do you like watching movies? I do, and I would like to review some in the future. That's why I posted my first movie review a few days ago. This is an exclusive review link for those who have Google accounts so that they can view the video on the Google Drive link that I provided in the description. It would really help if you were to support that video and leave your thoughts on it in its comments down below. It won't cost you anything, and FYI, you don't need to download the videos and you can watch them on the Drive link, depending on what you're watching it on anyway. Link to the video will be provided in the outro. Thanks for watching, and see you all next time.